So the few names we're going to discuss today are the female names. Are these female names? Unlike Owen and On from before, these all share a root. They're not completely different names. They've all got this same first initial element, but they're pronounced differently. The first element is Eve, and it means radiance, luster, beauty. This first name is made up as Aoibhinn, is the pronunciation that we're given by Donoghu O'Corrin in his book Irish Names, and he records that as Aoibhinn. This final N is slender. It's the first N from the word onion, or that first N from mañana in Spanish. But Aoibhinn, and I'll not say anything much more about the AO at the beginning, except for it can be pronounced three different ways. A, E, or U, depending on the dialect area. But it's made up of two elements, the name itself. It's got two words underlying it. Eve, we've discussed the meaning for already, and fun. Fun, fair-headed or blonde. So fair and beautiful, or radiant and fair, is the meaning of this name. And that's how Donoghu O'Corrin breaks it down. Reverend Patrick de Wolf gives this second spelling for the same name, but you can see it's broad at the end, whereas the first one is slender at the end. So Aoibhinn. This second one could be, with modern pronunciation or orthography, this is the one that could be pronounced as Aoibhín. The double N at the end in modern Irish can give length to this so this could be Aoibhín. What couldn't be Aoibhín is this final word. This is Eve plus not fin this time, but in, which is a diminutive suffix meaning small. It's the same in that we know from Rashin, Oshin, and we know that it's pronounced like this. If you only spell it, try spell it in English if it helps. So this final one is Aoibhín. This middle one could be Aoibhín, and these are not pronounced the same. And the top one, again, Aoibhinn. There's some other names too that sort of belong to this group of names, this complex. You have got Aoibhinn, which is the same deal as this final name. Nich is just an old way of, is an old diminutive suffix as well. It just means small Eve, again, little Eve. There is Aoife, which I imagine is also part of this. I stand to be corrected, but an F can have an underlying BH, TH. So there's also a name Evil, which has got obviously the first element as the same. I'm not too sure what this EALL is at the end. But obviously this name means bright something as well, or radiance or beauty. But anyway, the most important takeaway for pronunciation is that these two names here at the bottom are not pronounced the same, and this cannot be pronounced as Aoibhín, this cannot be pronounced as Aoibhín. It's Lancelot.